Update!
It's been another week. Welcome to Update 42. So we're in the home stretch. 2 weeks from the date of this upload, episode 4, part 1 will go up. And then for those of you who haven't been through the process with us before, Ep 4 part 1 goes up on December 26th, then on December 27th, part 2 goes up, and the next day it goes up, and the next day the next part goes up, which means the last part's going to go up on the last day of 2010. New Year's Eve. None of you are going to be out partying, you're just going to be watching PoPS. Me too, because historically speaking, I don't have the best of luck on New Year's Eve. My wife and I, for the past few years, have made plans that have been destroyed each time, inadvertently, by other things. And nothing horrible. It's just like if we make a plan, it's not going to happen. We're going to lock a key in a car, or we're going to take a blender that we just got for our wedding out of a case, and it will have no top on it. You know? There'll be no top to the blender. So we'll have to go get a new blender before we can make margaritas or whatever. No plans. What are your New Year's plans? That's not my comments question. So today we're going to talk about trailers. There have been 4 trailers, pow, for the Platoon of Power Squadron. When you're cutting a trailer together, you basically want to get the tone of the thing across to any potential viewer. Alright? The trailer is your opportunity to say in 1 minute, trailers should not be longer than a minute. Episode 4 trailer is like 1 minute and 11 seconds, so I broke that rule, but it's not, it's not 1 minute 15 seconds. So you need to be able to tell people, like, check this out. It'll only take 1 minute to watch this trailer. And then if you like it, check out the thing. If you don't like it, don't check it out. Let's say you have friends that you've been like, oh, you should watch the Platoon of Power Squadron. You can be like, check out this trailer. It's 1 minute long, and you'll see what it's about. But when it comes to cutting trailers, all you really want to do is get across the tone with an initial trailer. Like the trailer for the pilot episode really kind of got across the idea of, hey, they have superpowers, and it's a comedy show. That's all it really accomplished. And that's all it really needed to accomplish. And then a few people turned up and they started talking to other people. That's how it all works. Take the trailer for episode 4, for example. I chose 3 of the storylines that I thought would be the most interesting to people. When it comes to trailers, it's got to be quick, around a minute or less, and you got to just kind of line up all the things that you think are either cool or interesting about your show and convey the idea of what the show is about. The Ep 3 trailer contained something that's very popular in trailers, which is the brief image montage. Right here at the end, you see this. When you're going into that little flash montage, the thing that I think is important is to capture movement, little movements, sections of movements. Then it feels like very dynamic, in my opinion. As for last week's question, a lot of people have been criticized over various things, often YouTube comments as well, and they just are keeping on going with it. That's all you can do. So good for you guys. Awesome. This week's question comes from username Your Secret Subscriber, not so secret anymore, and they want to know, they didn't watch the F4 trailer because they like to go into seeing something without having seen any previous images at all and knowing nothing about the storyline. So my question to you is, do you like to watch trailers, or do you like to not know anything about the movie you're going to go see? I myself love trailers. I love trailers. I love the art of making a trailer. Like that Texas Chainsaw Massacre with Jessica Biel. That trailer was like a masterful trailer. Just had like a little bit of images, some creepy music, and then the screen went black and the surround sound kicked in. Chainsaw over here, screaming over here. Very cool. If I'm excited about something, I want to know everything about it that I can. I followed the Scott Pilgrim video blogs on their website, and I just found out that the first Dark Tower movie is going to be released in 2013, so like, I'm trying to find out everything I can about that. Ron Howard's doing it, and then the second book is going to be a season of TV instead of a movie, and then the third book's going to be a movie again. It's very cool. Very cool. And I'm going to be following that process for the next two-ish years. Do you like trailers? Do you like to find out about things before you watch them? Yes or no? And why? I will see you next week.